Donald Trump is lying, cheating, and deceiving his way through a failed presidency. In the midst of this lawless administration, Democratic candidates up and down the ballot have an obligation to run campaigns that are open, transparent, and accountable to voters. In other words, run the type of campaign that Donald Trump would just never run. That's why I've released 5 years of my tax returns, a basic act of transparency this president has refused to engage in. In fact, he's the only president in modern history who's refused to release their tax returns. He is so scared, so afraid of what we'll find in those documents that he's actually taken this case all the way to the Supreme Court. Now, tax returns are an important opportunity for voters to learn about any potential conflicts of interest or ethics violations that might inform the way they vote. It's important information to have from someone who's seeking the public trust. It's why when I'm in Congress, I'll file legislation that requires candidates for federal office to disclose their tax returns. Now, tax returns are an essential piece of the transparency puzzle, but they aren't everything. It's also important that we have debates. It's why I have challenged our opponents in this race to at least 3 debates between now and Election Day on September 1st, one each in the northern, central, and southern parts of the district. There are real differences in this race, differences in experience, differences on the issues, differences in our priorities, and even in the midst of a global pandemic, voters deserve to have that information. I'd actually argue that debates are more important now than ever, when voters won't have a chance to meet candidates at a farmer's market or in a parade or in a neighbor's backyard picnic. We need debates so that we can make sure that voters have all the information before voting on September 1st. If you agree with me that this information is absolutely essential to the future of our democracy, that this is information that voters deserve, then I hope you'll join with me in calling on our opponents to release their tax returns and participate in at least 3 debates between now and September 1st. And I hope that over the course of the next several weeks between now and Election Day, you'll agree with me that I'm running a campaign and will be a member of Congress that is open, transparent, and accountable to you, the voters.